think... Oh,
No, they're picking a carry. I think that they're not gonna be doing anything
Gyrocopter.
super weird. That sucks for He has to be like 95% of his HP gets destroyed, and then he dies just from the constant damage of the malady.
Huh.
What does the Viper have? We haven't seen a Viper.
Right, has Poison Burst. When poison attack expires, enemy around the target take additional damage equal to 100% of the magic damage dealt by the poison attack.
Does that count on the hero that was hit as well, or just around him? If it counts on the hero that's hit himself, then it's too OP, to be honest. Ali gets the toss back onto the Dragonite. That's the tankiest of them all, and with the disruption they're gonna find Ali, and that is a very dead Tiny. Cannot go onto the stairs. Very nice usage there of the plasma field. Still the insanity will be fine. They will reward the ward, understanding that now it is...
It's not like that common, right? It's like, the 1-3 and 1-4 matches. It's not that bad. It's not that much. Womi still quite a bit behind Abed in terms of CS. Oh, Tino might be in trouble here. Tino's in a lot of trouble.
Looking very dead. Yep, too much damage.
He's quite rich.
Yep, he is. Are they gonna try to go for Poda? Yeah, actually they will.
Okay.
Did he just use the Maledict? No, he didn't. He's gonna wait. Here comes the charge to help him as Viper just turns around and let's see who's winning this one. The Viper, he's not the one who dies first, but still these two supports now 2 versus 2, and the Voodoo Festeration is a little bit too strong. CML. Competitive match.
By the way, he's got that crappy Griffin. I hate that one. I want to see Dragon. I don't want to say Griffin or Hippogriff or whatever the hell that is. Yep. Apparently there's a difference between a dragon and a griffin.
Well, you know what? I know that this flying snake is stronger than a griffin. I don't know if he would be stronger than a dragon per se. Now he's just gonna take out, and he doesn't do that. He didn't take damage from the poison attack. Now when I saw it, he had like 30 HP and 5 stacks on him.
Yeah, well, the Execration has no push. I know
he's dead again. No! The insanity. What the hell? You didn't see the Viper on the map. It's obvious that they're gonna come to kill you again. That perfect lane. It will be DB dying on the other side of the map, but he does have a TP, so can rejoin. And that's the highest net worth hero on the map, dying twice in a row.
Oh dear, Juju.
Disruption. There it is.
So close.
Barely, but he does get it. Charge in a couple of seconds. Juju still does look very much dead, especially because he's not moving. That is the slowest cow in the world.
Nah, there's definitely slower cows. As Maledict comes out on Illusion. Wow, they commit to that
it's time to kill people with Maledict.
300 gold on the Gree. That's pretty solid as well. Meanwhile, Womi and bottom lane, do they want to go for this? He's charged up. They see CML. Probably worth diving for him, even though it's a bit deep, because no one's gonna, TP just to save him. And CML, he knows. He's like, they're coming, aren't they?
Yeah, there's no arena. If there was arena, this dive would be dangerous. But with the arena being on cooldown, you can just dive as much as you want.
By the way, you notice he didn't really get a whole lot of gold from the that you lose, or automatically goes into it.
Yeah, but you do lose the gold that you have in your possession, right? That's what you lose. DB. Now the spear does miss. This is not going to be that easy of a kill just because of that extra damage. Definitely lacking. DB still alive. CML going to be joining in on the fun. And what a nice charge there through CML. He's going to have a death ward in a second. But this could be quite dangerous there for the Viper as he's going to get ripped apart. CML showing them who's boss. The Nether Strike doesn't really do that much. Looked like he used it on a creep, to be honest. And Juju, he might be in some trouble himself. It's a very good plasma field. Not enough to get the kill. And DB still lives. It's the mid laners that die and Tiny fall.
Will feel.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Womi is gonna be in some trouble here. Level 2 Maledict. He's gonna get it off. Nice roar just for the extra movement speed, but the sword
nice stun.
That is a good stun. He's still not living through this. They might get the kill though. That's gonna be a 1-for-1, but Womi is still super nice pickup. Charge from the Spirit Breaker, has the Nether Strike. He doesn't even care, even if they kill him. I think it's quite obvious to Execration that something is going on the map, and they don't give a damn.
DB,
no, not now, not now. He needs to finish his manta and he can bite, but he's still gonna be going down there with a death ward. Goodbye, my friend Lewis. And CML, they do so much damage.
Yeah, well, he gets his manta now. Not the way he wanted, but he's got it. I am flabbergasted by how badly the game is going for Pota 2, considering the start that he had. I was like, this guy's gonna run at them, destroy them. I like the hand of Midas, But now you think about it, it's like you have 6,000 net worth, 2,000 is Hand of Might.
Oh, the spear misses. I think Dota 2 is still going to die. There will be a silence on the Tiny. Pretty good casket bouncing around. Tiny will get taken out more onto the Mars. The kill is not going to be enough. Dota 2 surviving through it all. It seems that missed spear really did make a difference.
Yeah, they got a little bit more out of that for the Outcast. Dragon Lance, that's fine. I mean, he's got damage, right, with the Mask of Mass and the crit. Early game, that's a lot of damage. There is a Invis Spirit Breaker. He's found two.
Perfect.
That's what they want.
There, Lewis. You never would have been able to kill this guy under normal circumstances. The demonic purge onto the Viper. He's gonna be fine himself as well, as there is none of the cores here to help with the damage.
Viper's got Seeds of Serenity and Nether Toxic.
I literally couldn't see a way they kill Lewis, and then they find it with an Invis Rune. It's just beautiful.
It is. There's going to be another power spike coming up for the Dire, which is when they get their BKBs. Because while Outcast has a lot of BKB piercing abilities, on Execration, it's... Oh, wait, Womi, he's in trouble. Or is he?
Use the spear. Actually, the one who's in trouble is going to be Shanks. He gets the disruption off. CML losing a lot of damage. Turns around with a cask. The Mallet was already used, so DB is a little bit too deep and will be taken out. So CML is back up to full. He has the Glimmer Cape as well. Nice toss into the arena there. They're going to be taking down Lewis, but Insanity joining in the fight as well. This is a catastrophe for Outcast in general. Dota 2 is not getting out of this one alive. The God's Rebuke takes him down, and it's 3 cores that die on Outcast. Well, Execration only lose 1. The support on top of it.
Yeah, I agree. Radiant, they're smoked up. They scan. They don't scan Womi, but Womi is very close to the area and needs to be careful.
They put a ward, he's dead now.
Oh, he knows.
And it's gonna be a spear into an arena, follow up Dragon Tail, and absolutely no chance for Womi to do anything in that engagement. The charge was used. CML takes a lot of damage. These units, they are not something that you want to fight against, but now you also steal the Tormentor, so it might be the shard given.
Are we looking at still no Manta on Poet 2, but getting closer and closer. DB
has been found. There's the blink into disruption. The charge onto Shanks is coming from a really weird angle. Nice Manta usage from DB, and they brought down Shanks, and Insanity deals a massive amount of damage. And is that Razor gonna survive? Not really. Here comes Tino to help his Dragon. He's standing his ground. The silence on the Viper not allows him to go for the poison attack, and that's actually a lot of damage onto the Dragon Knight, so does get taken out. Charge away from Juju, will be able to survive. Tiny with a TP out will be successful. In the end, it's a 2 for 2 again. Execration slightly ahead considering that they lose only 1 core.
True. Yeah, but why eat the gree? I mean, honestly, it's like maybe you eat it just when you're about to, when you gets you to the gold. Otherwise, just hold it. You know, it costs you nothing. Tiny TP is back. Ali Akbar, Tino jumps in.
Yeah, instantly he does have a Hex as well. The spear perfectly used there. Even through the illusions he gets it, but they got CML. That's a big kill. DB dropping low will be able to survive. He wants to can pop the BKB, but no reason to do so. A little bit of slow engagement from Mexico. Yeah, but if they wanted to run, right? If they were running for their lives, which is what the Spirit Breaker was doing. Oh, jump in from Tino. BKBs aren't going to be used, so the Spirit doesn't come out. But there's CML, and it is bouncing around. He's killing them all. They need to cancel it now. But actually, the Razor with the Satanic, he doesn't even lose that much. The Voodoo Switcheroo as well. DB is too strong. Insanity gets the kill, but he already lost to their supports. Tino, they forgot about him, keeping him there in place with the Yules. Nice blink away, but Lewis is going to be left all on his lonesome with the charge. Not going to be allowed to move. DB and Womi with their responses with the BKB. If you come close together, there's super good vision from the Insanity onto 1 or 2 of your heroes. That could be very dangerous. Tiny, nice blink away. A little bit of a hesitation there from the Dragon Knight will cost them the kill. They did find the Viper. Instant draw. So right inside of there will be disruption. Viper is dropping low. He does have the BKB and the cheese. That's going to be a problem. Mars losing a lot of his damage. Given that there's going to be another arena with the refresher being used. He gets out. Tino will be fine. Turns the Razor into a piggy. The first one to fall here seems to be a Spirit Breaker. Dies to the Blinding Light. Avalanche toss. They did find the Dragon Knight. Needs to run away. Nice spear to keep the enemies at bay. Insanity will be fine. Another Illuminate there going through all of them. Aegis still up for another 30 seconds. But you need to bail. Ali Akbar, he cannot blink away because of the Spirit Vessel. Soulbind is there. He cannot move. He is so slow and will die to the Breathe Fire. Now the chase is on. You've lost 2 of your supports. You do not have control. Let's see who else is going to be on the menu. Insanity looking very much hungry. The Dragon Tail does connect. Trying to TP away. He doesn't have the cheese, and he will be a flying piggy.
You gotta get something going. You do not want to go 5 versus 5, or at least catch them off guard if they can.
But currently, Execration are all together. They know what's happening. They even got scanned Execration. But to be honest, they don't care in this position. Even if the enemies know where they are, it's Execration that's gonna be winning the fight. Disruption was used, and the arena, big one onto the field. He gets thrown. He's not gonna be getting another one off. He got demolished. The Insanity, the big black dragon, takes down the Tiny, who does have a buyback. But look at that. That's where finally they're gonna get to use the cast. Not really bouncing up that much, but the Insanity still super strong on his dragon. DB running in, gonna be using his ulti, and the Insanity just standing on the hill there. CML protecting himself, has the disruption there from Shanks to keep him alive. Cheese is still there on the cuddle. They will be taking the Dragon Knight. He doesn't have the Black Dragon form any longer, so how does he come down from the hill? If they manage to keep him there, it's gonna be a problem. They did bring down Lewis as well.
Huge win.
Goodbye. The Insanity has the BKB TP out. Where's the bash? It's nowhere to be found, and he will be fine. Still, it is Execration that lose this fight and lose it heavily, only bring down one hero, but with that one tiny buyback, Outcast will get themselves an almost perfect fight.
Jeez, and that was with an Aegis, with a cheese on Execration. And you were saying like they have decent vision, but well, they haven't used any buyback.
There's the X, but only onto the Aesthetics cap, so nothing is gonna be using that much. The Ven's diagram is there. The Insanity right in the middle of it, ready to eat them all, and they have nowhere to run. There will be Hurricane Pike onto DB, pushing him out. The Insanity standing his ground. He's protected by the Lincolns, and look at the cast. Also, with the Death Ward bouncing around, but DB doesn't care with the Satanic. He just stands his ground, and no matter how much armor he has, he's gonna go through. The buyback is coming. Dragon Knight wants to be a part of this one. It's time to bail. Wombi even bought back, but he's using that time to get himself away. Nice TP out from the two of them. Poda 2 left all alone. Where are my teammates? Why don't I have any friends? And the Viper will be taken out.
He's dead, but they don't know that he doesn't have buyback. So Execration, it's very do or die. But luckily, even if they lose their fight, actually they don't have money for the Insanity. This is very risky.
They found Tino. The Lincolns was used on him. He gets the Spear at the arena off now, getting into that one. The disruption is there. And they did cancel out the Death Ward. That's quite nice. But another arena, look at what the Dragon Knight is doing to them. They do not exist any longer.
Dude, CML also, he threw out his ultimate the entire time. And they, like, that was kind of kill him. Okay. Shanks has a refresher orb, so he can now put his demonic purge on 4 enemies. Because why the hell not?
Insanity gonna get tossed in.
Good toss.
Still, there's gonna be an arena, so that's gonna be Ali dead instantly. 125 on the sidelines, has a buyback. DB went into the backlines, found Shanks. I don't know if that's the hero that you want. Another arena, and the Dragon Knight now he goes full on into the damage with 3 buybacks being used. Maybe it's time for the Insanity to run away. CML, his Voodoo Switcheroo will end. He does have a Lincoln Sphere as well, a little bit too deep from the Spirit Breaker. He has the buyback as well, but you already used 3 of yours. Shanks bought back as well, so Execration are with full force back here in front of the enemy base again.
I mean, if they decide to go out fighting, you know, you're like, it's okay. I think they're just gonna give this.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to fight the top lane. They do have a glyph, however.
Whoa,
he doesn't care. Nice mirror shield there, so he hexes himself, toss back the Insanity, dropping low, just turns around, still has the Aegis, doesn't care if he dies. Ali's dead. That's gonna be 4 versus 5 no matter what, and there's Cheese and Aegis still on the other side. Oh, jump in. It'll be fine though. The Insanity didn't get the stun off. There's the mirror shield though being popped.
Man, he's just not doing any damage on Poda 2. Do you see that? He just goes on the Dragon Knight, hits him like 7 times, and he's like, alright. I mean, like,
and he has 400 damage per hit, right? There will be an arena. They found Womi, and he's gonna be very dead. Nice Wind Waker to keep him alive, but instantly purged and brought down to justice. Execration. They want to end this game. Blinding Light pushing the Viper even closer to them. Poda 2 turns around with the BKB. They're gonna try to kill Tino, who does have a buyback, so he'll probably come back. Nice disruption. The Cheese is not on him, but he will be taken out. CML barely alive as well. The Sanity goes in, doesn't have his dragon form any longer. Pike to the low ground. Illuminate. It does find Poda 2. Who will die. He's the only one that still had the buyback left, but Tino is coming back into the fray, and this Mars, he will have the double ulti in like 50 seconds.
And you know, I know the game's ending, but I'm surprised Wombi did not go for an Aghanim Scepter on the Beastmaster. Like, he just thinks that item is kind of garbage. You know, Juju, no, he's like, you're poking, but you don't want to commit.
You can't
want to go in.
Yep, this looks kind of over, Optimo. There's gonna be a dragon form in a second, and there he is, going for the towers. We all know what happens with Deathwing. Enters Stormwind. Everything just crumbles underneath his wings.
Oh, it's all on DB. Can you do anything? Juju? He's
Demonic Purge,
dead.
Maledict, Hex, and everything else. He's gone. This does give the confidence and the sanity to go even more forward. Link is here protecting him from the Viper Strike. They are starting to drain his damage as he stands his ground. Will have to move away from this range. It's a little bit too dangerous. No, Insanity doesn't care. Even with all of his damage being taken, Ray still has 200 to work with. Nice cheese from CML. Will be surviving disruption there to keep Dino alive. You cannot kill them. There's way too many things to think about in the arena to make sure they can dive the Viper and not die to the fountain, and with that secured the victory of the longest game thus far here in the regional Dota 2 series Southeast Asia 3.
Easy, says Abed as the game. And not, I mean, it's not that great against Spirit Breaker.
If you buy a Lincolns though, you're fine, I think, in general, but will you? And we see, I think Execration do have it. Because you have ways of rotating complete stomp, right?
Yeah. All right. We'll see. DB's back. Abed's like, DB's back. Is Abed the same guy who was flaming the other day? Because he seems to have a lot of back to hell. Oh no! Oh, look at that. Now that is what we want to see. You know.
You think so? You think it's not like them being sarcastic or something?
Here, yes. The other one was not. I mean, I didn't feel it, you know. I felt like it was a little mean spirit. But I'm not even sure if it's Abed. I forgot who it was. As Juju is training some hits in the bottom lane here. But he might need to take 1 point reactive armor. 2 range versus 2 melee is always rough. The control from the Tiny is good, but it's not amazing at the Weaver. Weaver has to like really make a mistake to die. Enchantress is possible, but even then, it's I favor Execration slightly in the top. But
going for it, and they got WOMBO first. Insanity will die right afterwards, but they did get the first blood. Dying in the laning phase though for a Timber, so it's bad, but it's not catastrophic.
He died second, so no EXP, only assist goal out of it. Pretty not great. Bottom lane is going to be DB and Juju, Spirit Breaker and Wind Ranger against Clockwork and Dragon Knight. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a boring one.
They found the Weaver again. And he doesn't have the Shikuchi. He's in a lot of trouble. Turns around. Actually, Ali with the minus armor. He cannot even kill this bug. Why did he miss it so many times? Did he hit WOMBO's swarm?
Maybe. Holy crap.
Looks very good for him. Maxed out enchant. Once the extra creeps, the push is quite nice. They want to catch him again, and now the cogs are going to be off the mark. Zeus is actually TPing in. Juju looks very much dead, especially with the Slur connecting. They get the kill. Tino trying to cover for Lewis, and he's going to be taking a lot of damage himself. And there's the stun onto DB. If Ali gets close with the avalanche, he made a bit of a mistake, but the power shot was perfect. Slow is there. And they're really utilizing it well.
Sorry. You know what though, CML, he's in a bit of trouble here and probably losing his life. This is the second time he sort of comes into this area.
Actually.
Right? It's like the exact same spot, and Insanity, he might be the target here.
Oh, they're coming with a charge. There's the Twisted Chakra, is gone. Yeah, very much dead. Finally, they're gonna be finding something on Outcast. They will be losing the bottom tower for this move, but it doesn't matter. You are starting to crawl back into the game after not that great of a laning stage.
Exactly. Although DB, he might be
has a purge creep. This is bad for DB if they see him. WOMBO actually going forward versus so many heroes. Avalanche toss towards that Chakram, and here comes the charge as well. They're playing so well. Lewis is next on the menu. Outcast. They bring in 4 heroes even without the Zeus. That's minus gold as well.
What I mean is that if you're equal in net worth and one team has towers and the other team doesn't, the other team without towers is kind of farming lanes and kills better.
At the moment, the DB is going to be marked. He needs to remove that bug. Doesn't have the shackle shot. He might actually die because of it. A couple of javelin hits. He has to turn back time.
He's got him.
Ulti from the Zeus maybe could have come there at the perfect moment and gotten the kill, but either way.
Nah, he never dropped below like, 250 health. He was very careful with it. And he's got, remember, he's got infused raindrop. So that was also a factor.
Oh, let's see now. Shanks is gonna be caught. This Clockwork still only level 5. Nice usage of the cogs there. Makes sure that Juju doesn't finish the charge. Who does have the Nether Blast. Won't even, Nether Strike. Won't even need to.
I am getting it like 8, but getting it at 4 it feels too much.
30 mana.
Oh wait, let me ask you. 30 mana. Yes. 30 mana.
Lewis is dropping low. This is going to be very
nice
dangerous,
toss.
especially with the toss. And look at the Twisted and the real chakra. Now CML next on the menu. They found him as well. There's the Nether Strike gone. Boruto doing so much damage coming in. With the Sugar Shot, Womi will try to leave. Then Sanity gets super low. Needs to use the time lapse to live. As the Dragonite is coming from the side. Has no blink yet. He actually has it now being delivered. Okay, maybe that is the way to turn this game around. Boruto will be found. Can they finish him off with the Avalanche? Nice dodge from the Weaver. Boruto to the low ground. That is a really good seed shot now onto the Weaver. He's taking so much damage. The Cogs. He's fine still. Zeus loses his life. Weaver continues to attack from the other side. DB will be coming over the shackle shot onto Mr. Mustache. Was so low. Imagine if he was dead. Maybe this Dragonite lives. Juju next on the menu. Shanks taking him down. It's only a level 1 battery assault, but with Weaver coming, it's more than certain that they'll get the kill. Actually, it is the Urn of Shadows of Shanks that secures it.
So that's a 4 for that evasion. So it makes it a very nice ability to have against her. Well,
and he has a Gleipnir now. He's gonna be even more powerful.
Crap. That is great against like the Spirit Breaker, the Wind Ranger, the Timber Saw, the Jump Wind. Like pretty much everyone except the Tiny is gonna hate it.
But everybody but him is actually doing quite badly. Lewis turns around on Juju. Here comes the Insanity. Nice dodge there from the Zeus, and they found him. Finally, the Weaver will die. There's the burst damage we were talking about. Poda 2 being slowed down. Turns around, still doing some damage. CML with the impetuses. Poda 2 just gets closer. He'll be fine. No, CML finishes him off, but at the cost of 3 of his heroes. Everybody, everywhere. Okay, he already queued up the BKB. Understandable. You get that, and the game changes completely for you. Ulti from the Zeus, he sees clearly what's happening. Avalanche toss, CML does the blink dagger reveal, but he's still alive. The hook shot is gonna be perfect. They found the Zeus. He needs to jump away from this one, but the Cogs do so much damage. Shanks destroys him. He has been charged. The DB will finish him off there with a focus fire. 1 for 1, definitely favoring Execration.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Like plus 10, 16 spell app. It's pretty good.
There's the hook shot. DB has been found. You try to go for a wind run. It will get burst instantly. Yeah, he's just being pushed around. It's so sad.
Oh, it's so mean. It's so mean.
That's an opening for a tier 2. You cannot defend it now. Ulti. Oh, actually, they found Insanity. Don't give the music in
Beauty and the Beast, was it?
No.
Man.
The Lion King.
Tell me. Oh yeah, Lion King's got good music too. I think Lion King won everything. As Ali Akbar, he's gonna be murdered right now.
Yeah, very dead. There is a shard in CML. He got it from the Tormentor, so its Proink is available.
I still don't know what Ice Frog was thinking when he put that from an Aghanim Scepter to a shard. Like, it's so much better. It's such a good like, it should be a Scepter upgrade. People were buying it. Oh, Pora 2's dead. That's your best base defender. That Lewis, they could maybe go tier 2 mid, top lane.
Well, that's gonna be a nice kill there on Tino. With the Nether Strike, they finish him off. Pretty big. You needed something like that. And look at the damage onto CML. He does have the sprung to low ground. The charge. It's not gonna be enough damage, especially Zeus being dead. Oh, the Weaver is joining in on the fray, and the Bugs usage is perfect. Juju is losing armor rapidly, and now CML turns around. Also, beautiful hook shot. Foamy has been found. He won't be able to.
And CML, he's got the Dragon Lance, and he's got the Hurricane Pike. Sorry, not Hurricane Pike. The Power Treads. So he's quite durable.
Almost died. They're gonna try to kill the Weaver. No, it's not gonna be enough. He has the ulti, pops the BKB now. The ulti goes forward. Those Cogs are actually gonna be saving the Wind Ranger for the time being. But Ali, nothing to do about this. The Insanity's 9-second BKB is down the drain. Lewis still has the Aegis for another 5 seconds. He's making a mistake. He's fine.
Well, there's no Thunder Gods. He's just gonna heal back to full. Nice. That's kind of like almost a perfect Aegis use, right? It makes the enemy scared for a while, cage with you, and then you still get the full heal when you're about to die.
And they increase their goal lead so much during its duration.
Yeah. You can see the graph, just a huge dip. Any items coming out soon? Lincoln Sphere, not too far from Abed.
Oh, they found the Zeus. That's bad. If he gets caught, and he's very much caught inside of the Cogs, not going to be moving away. Dead for 50. Juju comes over. His invis does break.
So
Nobody's
going to team. It's not working out. Meanwhile, the Bucks come out.
Wants to scout it.
Yep. And they see him. Will we see a hookshot come out?
Ah, it's too deep. He's not that crazy. Oh,
But,
Avalanche
they're going
toss,
for it.
instant silence on the Tiny, but he didn't get his spells off though. Tormentor, they get the shard on the Clockwork Jetpack is available. He should be fine. Two supports are taken out. They see the Zeus, and there's the hook shot onto the two of them. If the Zeus can jump out, maybe he can live, but DB not gonna be so lucky. Jump in from Womi, gives his life away to... actually put an opening there for his teammates. Nice shackle shot as well. The Sanity coming forward. That's gonna be a beautiful Gleipnir, but the misses are there. Poto2 standing his ground now with buyback on Womi. Tino will get taken out as well. Nice blink in from Womi. Knew exactly where to find CML. Despite all of that though, Otamo, the goal lead.
It's all magic.
Do you believe in magic? Do you, Otamo?
I do believe in magic. Especially in the heart of a gruff old guy. As Poto2 is in trouble. Oh,
who's in trouble though? Is it Shanks or Poto2? CML coming forward. Poto2 pops the BKB, jumps onto the high ground, will be pulled down by the cogs. That's a 9-second BKB down the drain for a Clockwork. If they get CML, it might just be worth it, and they got him there with the focus fire. No amount of untouchable is going to help you. They're thinking about turning this one around. We'll get the stun onto the Zeus. He doesn't have the BKB. Juju stops his TP out. Tino is taking a solid amount of damage. Ali will be the only one that gets caught. Actually, he might even survive himself. Nice heals from Lewis will not allow the escape. There's the silence, and of course with the multiple impetus hits, that's gonna be...
You don't want to lose that fight too much. Lewis, he's next to two people, but he senses something. He's like,
he didn't sense it well enough because he's dying right now. He does have the heals to keep himself alive. Nice silence onto Womi. He cannot continue doing the damage. Lewis is gonna stand his ground and still dropping dead. DB will be next on the menu. They do purge off. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. He's dead. It's not a dieback, but he still doesn't have his to come back into it. Shanks flying over. He wants the Spirit Breaker, who has the Bulldoze plus the Shadow Blade. So it does look like creeps, right? It's not if the heroes are around. Yeah. No, I mean, it's 2 seconds on a hero, but let's see, they found the Zeus. Extra stun there, follow up, he can't get the BKB off, he's gone, 75 seconds. This is a push. This is a push, 100%. Just don't go mid lane, please, versus a Tiny. Just push another lane. That's what you need to do, Execration, and they are moving towards bot.
I like how he's like, no, please don't do it. Don't make the mistake. Abet!
Sanity will turn back time. He's fine. They do find the stun on DB. Nice toss away. Ali, though, is going to give his life away for this, and he's the main base defender when the Zeus is dead. Does have a buyback. Is it worth using it, though, Otamo? This looks like a lane of racks, at least. Versus Zeus and the Tiny. I just don't want to see... I've seen so many teams make a mistake of pushing mid lane versus Tiny. When he's dead, of course, you can get away with Insanity. He still has Degas. Even one might want it to get popped. There's the silence on DB. Has the BKB. Turn it around. Focus fire. Use the ledge. Just runs himself away. Gleipnir keeps him in place. Nice charge on the to support. Lewis still alive. They have a cheese onto the Enchantress if she wants to give it away. Shanks is dropping low, but he does have the jetpack to fly away. They did lose Juju, and they will be losing Womi. Look at the impetuses. CML, the real carry 2 games in a row. First, it was the Witch Doctor. Now the Enchantress. There is an MKB on the Insanity. The Wind Ranger is no longer probably even better. BKB, Ali Akbar, he smoke breaks. He gets the Avalanche off. 4 staff away. No, Poda, you cannot be there. He's just gone. He's gonna get destroyed. 75 seconds on the silence. This could just be the end of the game. DB also surrounded inside of the cogs. Look at what Insanity is doing to them. They call GG. They're done with this game 2. Game 1 was 65 minutes long, but Execration didn't want to take it slow this time. In just 32 minutes, they get the victory.
A bit sad, honestly, considering how it like